Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After a bit of technical difficulties, we are back in set and ready to go for this race. Cardinal, I think, is this spin and dial? Nope, there we go. We're ready to go. I think he might have just been sitting looking at those tire selections, but we have qualifying in the bag. Sean has picked up a pole for the Singapore Grand Prix, followed by Lucky and Erosia in the top three. So, it's race time, and there's 20 cars on the grid. I am still joined by Harrison. I'm just going to make a good, quick shout out. Thank you, Harrison, for stepping up and helping me. I told these guys on, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. I was like, all right, Singapore Grand Prix, the longest race of the season. And so I don't completely annihilate my voice like I always do, I'm going to need a secondary comms. So, cheers, Harrison. I really do appreciate it.
Yes, no probs.
Hopefully these guys remember their setups, because I know sometimes you can kind of get complacent and forget about it. You're just ready to go racing. I don't think these guys will relatively need 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Everything's sorted. So these guys should be just about ready to go as soon as they remember to select whatever race strategy they had. Everybody in the top 10. Actually, I'm going to make sure of that right now. Verstappen needs to be told that he needs to go on a set of mediums, because he has selected hards. So that's going to have to be looked at. If he starts in the hards, we're going to have to, dish him something.
I just let my drivers know, and someone's Diva's ready to go.
Alright, looks like we're ready to go. Let me make sure I get the stream stuff set up.
He is
keep an eye on
hards.
Okay. That will be dealt with post-race. Okay, so we are back. It is recording. Get the category back in, because it likes to kick off. Formation lap is underway. Alright, let's keep. So, what do you think is going to happen this evening?
Well, let's say if the turn one ends up like the 2017 race here in the wet, that'd be not a very good start for all these drivers.
Looks like Goomba, Soul, Looney Moon have all put themselves on the naughty list this evening already. So if that's an indication of what's about to come, we're going to have a very busy weekend again. I'm interested to see what Erosia can do in this race, if he can battle these top two. It's through Verstappen there in P4. Neon is
screenshotted it.
5, but he should be on a set of. Let's get the map up too for these guys. Where's the tires? Yeah, he's stuck on the hards. Okay. I don't want that. There we go. Alright, yeah, if you guys listen, I'm saving the voice as much as I can for these guys to go racing, so I'm just quietly gearing myself up.
Just watch it when you go on board with Diva. He's got that car engine glitch.
Oh no, he's got the gearbox glitch.
Yeah.
I always seem to get it with the Haas team for some reason. That's one of the first times I got it with Racing Point, who is going to be branded Aston Martin come 2021. It's going to be interesting. I wonder what kind of livery they're going to change to. Can't necessarily do Mercedes because silver is already taken. I wonder if they're going to go with like an all-white kind of Aston Martin look. But nevertheless, that is
a green livery for Aston Martin before, like as concept car, obviously, but it did look quite nice.
I would actually really like to see a green car on the grid. That would be pretty interesting. Looks like everybody's pulling around now. Harrison, get ready. We are about to go racing. Goomba has left the session. He's going to need anybody if he can. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Waiting for those 5 red lights to go in Singapore Grand Prix. 5 red lights are lit, and it is go, go, go. What kind of pace are these guys going to have? Looks like Sean's got a great start. Lucky's going to follow suit. 3 wide in turn 1. The Red Bulls pip the Haas driver.
Oh!
And the Haas driver gets sent off, and he's out. So Ruzia has crashed out. So that's one Haas driver out of this race. It is up to Soap to carry on through. Wait, is he out or is he in? Was that a glitch on my end? Let's get through. No, Ruzia has crashed out in this race. Soap has gotten a 5-second severe collision with Becker. So it has gone way downhill already for the Haas team this evening. Sean is in the lead of this race. Safety car. First safety car in half a lap. There's the first. Yep, exactly.
It's like my Brazil one. Someday.
That's why I was gonna. I thought it was like somebody better have set aside about an hour and a half of their time to finish 31 laps in this race with the safety car being fixed, because it is gonna get mental. So unfortunate for Ruzia, who's crashed out. His teammate has grabbed a 5-second severe collision penalty with Becker. My team looks like Cardinal is glitching quite a bit. Where's he at? Oh, he's in the back. That must have been Raph. Did Cardinal pick up any damage from that? No?
No,
like he's fine.
I think he's got left front wing damage. Yes, he does.
You're right, he does. He's missing end plate on the left side, so he's been clipped into. Goomba's kind of made it out alive in that one. Full wing intact and just joined, so maybe it was best his car was ghosting at the beginning of that start.
So,
Here I thought we were going to get through. Here I thought we were going to get through a full lap, and that was first safety car in half a lap, not even. By turn 4, we had a safety car.
So the most positions gained before that safety car came out is Becker up at 6 places, and Phantom's gained 4 places from 10 up to 6th. The 2 big numbers.
Soap's there. Soap does have that unfortunate 5-second penalty with a collision with Becker. So a lot of our problems came behind the safety car last week. Let's see if these guys have learned their lesson about how to follow the pack in a safety car situation. Looks like the Red Bull almost collided with his teammate in the gearbox.
No, that just caught my streak 5-second penalty streak.
Did this happen?
Yeah.
So he did get tagged for it. He did tap the end of his teammate.
End plate damage as well.
I mean, you have to figure this is the first safety car. It's only lap 2. Why not put a lot of distance between yourself and the guys ahead of you? I mean, there's no point in riding right behind them, especially knowing that this safety car is going to be out for probably another lap as SF1 Cardinal tries to, pull back up behind the grid. He is a couple turns away, but
Devla and Verstappen both have a 5-second time penalty for severe collisions.
It's already kicking off. So it looks like Cardinal dove into the pits for a set of mediums and a brand new wing. Let's actually get the tires up for us. Yeah, he did go for the mediums. He's the only one to make a stop. We'll make positions gain for now. The virtual on the side left for you guys. Everybody's pulling around, so the safety car is going to go around for another lap, and it should pull in. Cardinal already pulled up to the back of the grid, so I wonder why the safety car decided to stay out for another lap. Looks like Verstappen has dove for the pits. Where is he going to go? He's going to serve his 5 seconds actually now. And he's going to set on a set of medium compound tires and a brand new wing, so it looks like he actually did hit the back end of his teammate relatively hard enough to give himself
a new front wing as well.
So this is going to help them quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, that is one relative good thing about the Singapore Grand Prix now that the safety car is fixed. There is time to get in and sort whatever has happened. Yeah, Zako, if you have a clip of it, just send it to yourself or send it to Carlos or myself and we'll take care of it. Probably best if you send it to your team manager, Carlos, so he can forward it on. Look at Sean getting really close to that safety car. See, Lucky's doing what I think is a smart thing, just hang back a bit. Whereas Neon is really close.
The brake hash in front and this one that close up quite big when I got that issue in Brazil on the last safety car restart.
So lap 3 of this Grand Prix, lots has happened. We followed the safety car most of the time. A couple incidents at the beginning. One that caused the safety car, a couple underneath the safety car. Yeah, I have the glitch now. I'm not seeing the penalties in the bottom left. So Harrison, you're gonna have to keep me filled in.
It's the probes.
The safety car will be in this lap. They are lining the gap. Let's see what kind of delta Sean puts on these guys. He's gonna probably start slowing it up just a bit now. He's keeping up with the safety car more than I thought he would. All right, now you can tell he's really gonna put these guys on pressure. Build the grid behind him, and then set off. What has happened to Sherbert? There's a major problem at the back.
He's spun around.
And he's flipped off a lot of his wing. Nevertheless, Sean goes, oh, Sean, what has happened to Sean? He's tagged along the inside and has lost the lead.
That was weird. It's like he got stuck to the wall by a glitch. I was on board with him. It's like, because his wheel was turned fully to the right into the wall, which is weird.
He's missing a lot of that front right wing. So that has put Lucky up to our lead right now, followed by Neon. Neon's having a really good race right there in P2. Bill's right there in P3, already welcoming himself into a podium. Look at Phantom though. Phantom's right there in 4th. He is on the soft compound, so he's going to have a little bit more pace than these guys for the next couple laps. And that safety car has only helped him, really, if you think about it, because he could maybe squeeze these out to go on a set of hards. We shall see. Raph is up there in P7. Senna's still P6. He's let his teammate Rashi go through with Williams duo in P5 and P6. Solid job for them so far. Where's Legends right there in P8. McLaren doing really well. Sean is right there in P9. Still battling. Got tagged in the back by Becker a bit. Luckily, Sean didn't slide into the wall anymore. I think Sean's really struggling with Tom. Becker's, okay, I think he just got it from Sean. I think Sean slowed down a lot for that corner. These two will probably pit for this lap. Tom is going to eke out into P9. He's got to do what he can to try to make sure Lucky doesn't run away from this race with too many points, as Lucky is leading. Let's jump on board with the top 2. You're right. Neon is right there. Can Neon have a shot at a win? His first win in SF1. He's had some bad luck the last 2 races, so it'd be good for his confidence boost to get him up here. Maybe battle the leader a little bit. Maybe even battle him for a win. Dinner, I figure you'd be happy with the Williams drivers right now. Let's see if they stay P5 and P6. Look at Rashi's gonna go for a look on Phantom and pushes Phantom. That is a bit of, I think that's going to be clipped easily. Not sure what happened there, but now Phantom has dropped down to P6 and missing an end plate off of Rashi's clip in the back to his gearbox. Karting Legends right there in P8. I feel, Dinner, anytime you say something about the Williams, something happens, so it's best if you just become a mute for the race. And that's nothing personal. It's just saying. I mean, it's just what happens. But look, Karting Legend right now behind his teammate. Will Phantom let his teammate go through? I think Les Cart on set of soft. He is too. So these two are kind of. I think Phantom's gonna die for the pits and let his teammate through. Raph has pulled up with Legend now, right behind those two. It's a good battle for these guys right now. I'm watching the Delta at the top. Neon. Raph is glitching just a bit. So, Phantom does pull into the pits. Unfortunate for Phantom. I think he's had contact now in 2 races consecutively. Any other close deltas? Look at Dev working on Cardinal. These two tight in battle with the combined constructors. Cardinal is in P5 right now in the Drivers' Championship. These guys have gotten lucky, so I'm calling it now. If these guys have had a dry race, I wonder what that's going to bring for you guys in GP1 on Sunday.
Please not another right race. Had enough doing work in no
That race on Sunday was the most bizarre GP1 race I've ever streamed in my life. I've never seen a track stay wet the entire time after the rain quit.
It was a weird one. Sector 3 was like almost ready for dries, but it's like as soon as you hit sector 1 or 2, it was just so wet you couldn't even get dries on that track.
Looks like Tom has gotten around Karting Legend. I think those tires are starting to go off. I'm riding on board actually with the Verstappen's and Soap battle right here. Verstappen really wants to get around Soap, but he's not having any luck doing so. This is a really hard track to pass. You have to pick your moments cleanly. Otherwise, you're going to tag. Soap blocks up a bit on the front right. Look at the battle now. Goomba's right there, as well as Cardinal. Let's see. Actually, I want to be interested in seeing the tires now. Soul goes up to P6.
Verstappen pits again. And speeds into the pit line.
Who else is in the pits ahead of him? Legend is in the pits, okay. So that has found Cardinal up to P11. Tom is there, P7, Raph's P6. So close to P4 finish, or P3 finish on the track before Devil actually took
Interesting one for Verstappen. He went to a set of hard tires.
Can you take hards and this long into the race, into the end? You're really going to have to be delicate with them.
Yeah.
As Neon is kind of falling back from Lucky. I think Lucky's kind of opened the throttle gate now and is pulling away from Neon. Where is the Delta close? These guys kind of a gap now. Goomba's riding with Soap. Goomba's having a good race right now. P10. He's gotten around Cardinal. So Cardinal's following Goomba.
Sean's just got past Phantom.
Sean's around Phantom. Good catch. I'm going to ride with these guys for a little bit. It is the closest battle on track. Goomba's right there behind Soap. And Cardinal's following in the wake of it. I will say the dirty air on this track is mental. You get too close and you follow a car too long, and the car starts washing out.
Performance last season when I was on the Williams. So hard in this track, in a Williams. And it's such a real performance. And behind another car, you can't even get grip.
Oh, you mentioning the Performance League.
Yeah.
I can't imagine being in Williams for this long or for a 100% race in Singapore. but Soap dives to the pits. That's allowed Goomba and Cardinal on the way through. So Goomba P9 and Cardinal P10. Look at Phantom trying to keep up with the back of Sean, both on brand new sets of tires. It looks like Sean has gone for the mediums as well as Phantom. Let's see if Phantom can keep on the back of Sean, pull that toe, and they can catch the guys ahead of them. Nobody else's gap anywhere close. Rashi is catching the back of Bill relatively nicely. He's now down by a second behind Bill. Nian has fallen 3.2 seconds behind Lucky. Cardinal is still right behind Goomba. Can Cardinal make a look?
Rashi is within a second of Bill.
Yeah, that's the battle I'm actually riding on board with right now. Lap 8 of 31. Let's see if Rashi, he will have DRS this time around. Can he get any closer to Bill? It is kind of, oh no, Bill's going to chuck it on the inside to pull off that toe. All the while, I do see Senna right there. Whoa! Bill let Senna or Rashi go through.
That's a weird one.
Interesting tactic, probably called by Senna, who is right behind. I know those guys are in a party. It's a bit cheeky.
It is.
So where's the Delta? Cardinal is now right behind Goomba. Let's ride with these two for a bit. Let's see how these guys get on.
Soap on the back of Sherbert in P17 and 18. Sherbert lets him
Actually
by.
ride with Soap. Ah, Sherbert just let Soap by. It is Sherbert. It is on 4-lap old hards, but his tires are gonna last. Maybe he's trying to really take care of them.
Back a 3-second time penalty.
Who was that?
Becker.
Okay.
And Solok's just got one now as well.
I know my drivers in the Alpha team are saying time penalties don't really happen much here, and I said they do. Just get ready for it. Some of these curbs are really, really harsh when you attack them just the wrong way. So Cardinal's really trying to get around Goomba here. No
John's on the back of
it.
Looney Bin. John's just got a time penalty for cutting a corner.
Let's ride on with SF1 Sean on his onboard camera on the outside of Looney Moon. Is he going to think about it? He's going to go wide. Looney Moon lets him through. Phantom's going to ride right behind now. Let's see if Phantom gets a move on Looney Moon. Looney Moon's not going to let Phantom through just as easily. Will Phantom have a run? He's going to think about it. Not a place I would brake. Oh, that was so close. I thought he was going to hit his gearbox. All the while, Karting Legend's now right behind his teammate. Let's ride with Karting Legend just a bit. Looney Moon, I think, is really struggling. I think Phantom's going to have him here up through onto the start-finish line. Phantom is going to have DRS. So is Legend. Phantom's going to pull to the inside and go for a look on Looney Moon. Whoa! Legend really had to abandon that. Almost ran into the back of Looney Moon. That was close, but Phantom did get his way through. And Looney Moon just lets Karting Legend go through. I think Looney is really struggling this evening. Let's jump on back with the battle between Cardinal and Goomba. I'm also looking at other Delta.
Diver and Sherbert.
Inner and Sherbert. Gotcha, okay, I'm on there.
Davis just got passed on the start finish, and we could start blowing away now from Sherbert now.
So who would you give a shout out to right now as one heck of a drive already this evening?
Well, people that are cleaning it clean, probably from Lucky all the way down to Cardinal and P10. The rest of them have pitted for damage. So I'll give a shout out for them top 10 drivers for keeping it clean during this first third.
Did grab some damage at the beginning of the race. He did pit for those medium compounds. So I think everybody, Goomba actually pitted too. So I think it was top 8.
It's top 8.
Let's
yeah.
take a look.
It's top 8. Yeah. I just checked. It's the top 8. So.
I wonder what happened. Looney Moon's just not having a good race. He's not happy. He hasn't pitted, but he's fallen down to 14th.
Yeah.
Let's see any of the close deltas. These guys are actually pretty spaced out. Legend is with his teammate though. Phantom will ride with the 2 McLarens. Let's see how these guys battle each other. If it's a clean teammate battle. No, Legend's thinking about it. Looks like Phantom lets it on the way through.
Tom's just got a 3-second time penalty.
Tom trying to get himself back up there. He's starting to catch Raph just a bit. He is on the harder compound tire. So Raph's tires will go off beforehand. Lap 30 or lap 11 of 31, 20 laps to go of the Singapore Grand Prix. We've only lost out 1 driver so far. But I think when fatigue starts to set in, especially for guys that run
Neon
wheel,
in the pits.
we might run a little bit more on the DNF side.
Goes to the hard.
Where is that going to put? Senna comes out or into the pits. Raph stays out. Tom's going to obviously stay out. I wonder if Soul's going to pull into the pits. No, he's going to stay out as well. So I wonder if Neon and Senna are going for a bit of an undercut look. Anybody else dive in the pits? No, so Seneca's come out P10. Actually, make that P11 because Sean gets his way through. Sean's probably going to have to pit again,
on the back of Neon.
Neon did just pit for brand new hards, I believe.
Yeah.
He did. So those hards are going to take a bit to warm up. It shouldn't take too long as it is Singapore, and I know this place runs a hot track. Hence why these tires do degrade pretty quickly. Yeah, you can tell Neon's already starting to pull that gap just a bit on Soul. So I wonder if the top 4 are going to pit this round. Let's ride with Lucky and find out. He hasn't gotten much screen time besides the beginning of the race. He's kind of controlling his destiny this evening.
He does pit.
Easy does it on the pit entrance. One of the most complicated pit entrance, I feel. He's going to dive for the pits. Let's see if Rashi tags a bit of the wall. Pulls it into the pits. Bill's going to stay out for another lap. So Bill's going to inherit the lead of this race. Let's see if Raph pulls into the pits. No, he's going to stay out as well. So he should come just about second before Lucky exits the pits because, yep, Raph just pulls through. Tom has now found himself into third. Lucky's pulling out now. Where is Neon in all this? Lucky just gone through. And there's Neon. So Neon does pull a little bit back, actually a lot back. He was like 6 seconds behind. Now he's only 3 seconds behind. So those tires are definitely starting to go off.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's 2.3 now the gap. But it's come down quite a bit.
Tom is now catching the back of Raph. I feel Tom should be able to push these tires until about lap 16, 17. And be able to put on a fresh set of mediums if he has them. Oh, Tom actually told me, give him a nice little shout out, that he uses the pumpkin helmet because A, he likes it, and B, it lets drivers know who it is in the Ferrari. And it's the pumpkin helmet. That is why he uses that pumpkin helmet still. Raph has a bit of a lag going on. Let's ride with Tom and see how it looks. Doesn't look too bad currently. I feel Raph is Bill pulls into the pits. Will Rath do the same here? Yeah, he's gonna. I thought it was close. I thought
That was close.
Tom was gonna go for an inside look and block off the pits, but Rath does get into the pits. He's gonna go to a set of hards and take it to the end. Lucky's gotten himself back up to P2 with Tom, the only one that's staying out. Neon still following. He's getting closer to Lucky, actually. I wonder if Neon's a little more comfortable on the set of hard compounds. Rath's gonna fall down to P12, it looks like. Looney Moon's right there in P13. Rath has gone out of the pits. Careful not to cross that line, you will get a penalty. Kuma has left the session. He's gonna need an invite if you could, Harrison.
Yep.
That's gonna allow Cardinal to get through. Cardinal is on 12-lap old mediums. I think he's going to pull it into the pits here soon. Goomba's now lost out to his brother Senna. Mind the gap at the top. 1.8 separates Lucky and Tom. I wonder how long Tom is going to stay out on those hard compounds.
Ian's got the gap there to 1.7 as well.
Lucky's pushing it. He wants to get away from Neon as quick as possible. Right on. Look at Legend now with Goomba. Goomba's AI. Should see Legend get through pretty easily here. I have to say, sometimes the AI car, if you go to overtake them, you're in the corner, it's hard to see.
It is.
Tom now has Lucky right behind him. That doesn't look like a 4/10 gap. It looks closer than that.
Senna 3-second time penalty.
Lucky will have DRS. Is he going to make a run on Tom? I think he's a little bit too far back this time to make a go at it. Yeah, he backs out of it, thinks better of it. Just going to pull the gap down between him and Tom a little bit closer.
Becker's hit on something. Hit the wall again.
So Becker's going to pull it into the pits and set probably a set of hards and go to the end. So Lucky can't get around Tom just yet. He's going to wait for his time. Wonder how long Tom's going to hold him up, because Neon is catching him now because of it. Neon's right behind Lucky. Let's ride with Neon here for a bit. He's on shot for a really solid P1 or 2 this evening. Rashi's right there in P3. Wonder if Sean's going to get himself back up to P4. I think he's going to have to pit again, though. He's on 10-lap old mediums. It looks like Neon's just a bit hesitant in entering that tunnel section. Or I would say like more of like an overpass section. Lucky's right there, gets really loose in the tail end there, following Tom. And Neon also had DRS as well. Tom's kind of a sitting duck here at this point. He has both Lucky and Neon behind him.
The problem with this track is if you run too close to a car ahead, you can overheat your engine as well. Lucky's a bit hesitant with his DRS though.
Is Neon going to think about it? No, he backs out of it as well. These three are driving a really superb, clean race here. They're minding, not really minding the gaps, but they're more or less trying to pressure each other into a mistake. I mean, Lucky's right behind Tom. Oh, I have that nice aerial camera. I'm going to stay on this for a little bit, ladies and gentlemen.
I just got the same.
Are you riding on with Lucky?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cut off for me. I'm going to say this. Ladies and gentlemen, we've made it halfway through this race. only halfway. That's what I'm saying. It is a long race, but I am very, very impressed by these guys this evening. We've only had one DNF so far, halfway through.
Time penalty.
One safety car, one DNF.
We have a four-way battle from 6th down to 9th. Cardinal pits.
Yeah, actually, Dinner just made a good thing. The top three, Ferrari, Mercedes, and the Red Bull. Look at Lucky thinking about it ever so closer to Tom this time around, but could not make the move happen. Let's see how this gets on. This is all while allowing Neon to stay in the chase here for the victory. Yeah, I'm going to jump back through. Bill right there with Senna. Senna is 4.5 seconds away from Sean now. Legend's there. Phantom is there. Goomba, it looks like he's going to get passed by Raph. Raph is thinking about it. Side by side, bit of a touch, wheel to wheel. Lucky not to have anything worse happen with that. Raph, you could tell, one to get through. I think Goomba is really struggling with tires right now. Neon's just behind. There's battles everywhere now after this second stint. Legend's right there behind Bill. Can he make a move on before Phantom catches the back of him? Phantom actually is 6.5 seconds now. Let's jump back on board with the leaders. This guy's still riding so close. Oh, Neon got so close. I thought he was going to take an end plate off. I will say that final corner in Singapore, if you get it just right when you flip the inside left of the curb and keep throttle down.
Lucky thought about it there.
I think he's starting to get a little frustrated. Tom's holding him up because Neon, he does have Neon in his rearview mirror every lap now. And is allowing Neon to kind of preserve a little bit more of fuel. Is he going to make forward look here? Side by side he's going to go. He's going to give Tom the squeeze. Tom's going to hang on. They collide just a bit of a touch. Lucky pushes that. That's the race. Neon's going to go for a look on Tom. Whoa, that was close. That was super close. Tom, I think, is really struggling now with those tires. He is 17 laps. Can he hold on to him for a couple more laps and maybe go for a soft and get the fastest lap in? But nevertheless, Lucky's gone through. And can Neon get through? He's going to try to get through as quickly as possible because Lucky's all the while pulling through. Look at the gap now. Neon's going to have to look for an outside look. Tom's trying to back. Side by side, Neon's going to go for it. He gets a better run out of that corner. And then it's up through for P2 for Neon. He's got to try to build that gap down now. Cool to toe, really. Senna's now 12 seconds behind Rashi. Rashi has pace this evening. Is Rashi on for a podium?
It looks like it went on.
Oh, let's actually look back at the back here. Goomba with Soap and Mooney Moon. Soap is on for one here with Goomba. A nice battle. Looks like Rashi's gotten past Tom. Tom is pitted, that's why. Tom's going to go to the medium compound. I will say I'm interested in seeing if anybody out of this top 8 or 19 drivers decides at the end, you know what, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to put on a set of soft compound and steal that fastest lap, because the fastest lap in our season counts for 2 points. That's 2 extra points. I mean, it's possible. It's something to think about if you know you're not going to get any more positions out of this race. But you got to mind that the safety car might come through. Look at the Delta now. Tom now with...
Get past Tom.
Oh, Phantom gets on the inside there. Good run for Phantom. Tom is not going to be able to get around him, so he's going to have to tuck in between the McLaren and the Alpha driver. That is Raph. Sherbert has retired from the race. Where did he retire from?
BSC.
Yes, see, I don't even have that on.
It's the tunnel.
Oh, okay. It's because I had it turned off. That makes sense. Way to go, Kyle. It's a VFC. Not a full safety car, but for these guys that haven't pit yet, it is a free pit stop in the wait if they can get around and have enough time to get into the pits.
Neon pits. For a set of mediums.
I wonder if he knows something we don't know.
Oh, Diva's retired.
Devla's out of this race.
On board with them.
So that is two drivers out. That's what I'm saying. Like, as soon as you hit that midway, halfway point, fatigue really starts to set in, especially for yourself and myself. I know we're both wheel users. I tend to like to put the force feedback up quite a bit. That way I feel the car more so than I would just, driving the wheel. And with this track, 31 laps, it's a long time, and it takes a lot of effort.
Ian's got a lot of work to do in there. He's 11 laps if he wants to try and get a podium out of this now. Both Williams,
yeah, he's
second
actually
and third
offered both Williams up to the... But I will say this, Neon is on a fresh set of mediums. We are back to racing too, so he's going to have to get around Bill and try to get up back into the contention between Senna and Rashi. It's going to be quite a lot of work. Raph stayed out. Tom has now come out. He's right there. Going to be an interesting call here to see if these Williams can hold on to a podium. Rashi should have a podium. It'll be interesting to see. Neon was looking for a look on the inside of Bill, but nothing stuck, so he backed out of it. Good
and
back
he gets
out of it.
3 second time penalty for that as well.
Oh, jeez. It'd be interesting to see if Rashi has any. Oh, karting life is going to pull into the pits. Yeah, I guess 13 lap old mediums. So Tom's up on his way through. Neon is really trying to get around Bill. So we're going to ride with Neon for a bit, see what kind of run he gets on. There is a car up ahead that seems to be...
It's Becker who's left.
Is he Ghost? Oh, no, he's left. Okay. Let's see what kind of run Neon can get on Bill. DRS is open. He doesn't have it in overtake, though. He only has it in high. Is he going to send it late? No, he thinks better of it. Tucks it back through as Bill goes really wide. Neon's all over this gearbox. He's going to pull it side by side. Looks like Bill's going to give him just a bit of a squeeze. They touched wheel to wheels, but it looks like Neon's going to get his way through. That was close. Is Bill going to think about coming back at him? I don't think he has the tires to do so. They are not primed yet. Is Tom going to come up through? Wrath right there in P7. Cardinal right there in P9. All the while, Sean is split the Alphas right there in P8. So good comeback drive so far from Sean. He's already made his pit stop, so he's good to go to the end. Rashi's 8 seconds behind Lucky now. Senna's is cruising in P3. Now Leon is all over the back of the ghosting Mercedes driver. Bill, I think, is starting to... It's not him struggling. If you have a clip of it, Scott, send it in. We'll take care of it. Look at Tom. He's going to go for a move on Bill's side. He's not even quite side by side. Yeah, Bill is struggling a bit harder on these hard compounds compared to the soft. Tom's going to have an inside run on him. Should turn into the outside. Lap 22 of 31, Singapore Grand Prix. Tom's going to have a run. It's going to turn into the outside next time by. He is ahead, though, already, so he should have this corner. should be able to dictate the line and the pace. And that is Tom up to P5. Look at Legend now with Soul. Let's ride with these two. Legend right now with Soul. DRS is open. Legend's going to open up the door. He's going to send it. He's going to send it a bit deep though. Soul going to come back at him. Legend might be able to hold on to this though. He's going to have the inside line for the next turn. That is Legend up to P10. These guys are, I'm going to say, doing a lot better. I haven't seen the clips yet, but from what I've seen, the racing has been a lot cleaner with the overtake aspect. They've been giving each other room. I don't know what was Brazil, but it wasn't clean racing.
Neon's already on the back of Senna.
Let's see if he can get around Senna quickly and spurs to him. Maybe try to catch Lucky. He's going to have just about 8 laps to do so. Oh, Senna's going to give him a bit of a squeeze. Backs out of it. And that is Neon up to P3. So Neon has 13.7 seconds to gain on Rashi. And he's on 3-lap old mediums. But with the clean air, it should help him. Shouldn't have to overheat the tires too much. Tom is in the wake now between him and Senna. Where is Bill in all this? Bill is 3 seconds behind. Wrath is 5.8 seconds behind Bill. I wonder if Cardinal will bring the gap down between him and Sean, but Sean is only on 5-lap old hards.
Soap just
actually, let's look at Soap on Goomba. Has the inside line, DRS open, gives Goomba just a little small squeeze, but that is fair. Goomba's now right on his gearbox. Is Goomba going to have a think about it? Goomba's really punchy this afternoon. Let's see. Goomba will have DRS this time around. It is open. Can he make the run on him? Soap gives him a bit of a squeeze. Goomba's going to come back on the inside. Ooh, that was close. And Looney Moon now is right behind Verstappen. Looney Moon being on new mediums. Verstappen's on 9-lap old mediums. And the gaps are pretty much spaced out besides Tom now catching the back of Senna. Senna goes really wide off the exit there. Tom's going to have the inside run on Senna. Ooh, Senna gives him a bit of a squeeze again. Senna has come to race this evening. They both go really wide off that exit. It is Tom back up to P4. Senna almost checks into his gearbox. Lucky to break the car just right. Tuck in behind SF1 Tom. Neon's now pulled that gap within 1 lap down to 10 seconds. He is flying. Can he get his way back up into a P2 contention? That's the thing about league racing. You win a lot, or you could win a lot possibly, and then one race it can go all wrong. As we see Cardinal now pulling the back of our previous 2 race winner, Sean right here, is getting caught by the Alpha driver Cardinal. The Cardinal is no slouch. He knows how to race. He's quick. Senna is missing an end plate. Dinner would like to pinpoint out. Safety car? We have a safety car. For what exactly? I'm not sure. What has happened? We have a full safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Harrison. Harrison's not with me currently. But let's get this ready, guys. Everybody's going to be tucked up with each other at the end of the safety car. It is going to be a shootout. Who do you think is going to die for the pits, possibly, and go on that soft compound and make up as many places as possible? It looks like a couple of people have done it. Senna dove for the pits for the soft compound. Rap dove for the softs. Sean has dove for the softs. And it's going to kick off. Just about 6 laps remain. Looks like Soul's diving for the softs. Looney Moon dove for... Oh no, Looney Moon breaks a little early and Verstappen is clipped into the back of him. Will Phantom dive for the softs? Beckers dove for the softs. Will Lucky do the same? Will Cardinal do the same? Where is Lucky now? Let's see what he does. Be interesting to find out. Lucky will stay out for the meantime. What is Rash gonna do? Is he gonna pull it into the pits? No, he's gonna stay out as well. Neon, I wonder if he's gonna stay out or if he's gonna dive for the pits. He does fancy like running a lot newer tires. He is gonna dive for the pits. He's gonna make the call to go for the set of soft compound. No, he fakes it and goes out. Interesting call. As Tom's right there, it looks like the top 4 might not dive for the pits. Bill is going to dive for the pits. So Bill is going to pull it into the pits and get a fresh set of soft compounds. Will Cardinal do the same? Cardinal is going to stay on the medium compound. He's happy. There he is. It's right on through. A couple guys staying out. Cardinal is going to stay out. Bit of lag going on just from grass and soap now. Let's ride through. So it's anybody's game really to see who gets the fastest lap out of this one.
Definitely.
It's going to be a shootout. The top 5 did not pit for a set of soft compounds. So Senna is going to sit in the catbird seat. Can Senna get around these guys and pick up a win? He hasn't won since last season in Azerbaijan.
We'll see when it bunches up.
I'll be interested to see if anybody collects damage at this. After this time around, when they cross the finish line, they'll have 5 laps to go. I think, from a standpoint of Senna's idea, that was kind of a brilliant idea. 5 laps, 4 laps, probably on a set of soft compounds. You have nothing but grip, and you can push as much as you want. Neon's finally going to dive for the pits. He's going to risk it. Yeah, he's going to dive for the pits. He's had enough. He's going to go for the soft compound. I wonder if that was a late call, because a lot of these guys are going to come through. The grass going to pull through. Soap will pull through ahead of Neon. Goomba might even pull through. The 2 Williams, actually. Neon's just out now, so yeah, the Williams, not Neon, has been outdone by the Renault team.
Good trade from Tom to P3 in a minute.
Wrath, if you have a clip, or not Wrath, Phantom, if you have a clip to send in after the race, we'll take care of it. I did catch it on stream as well, Phantom. So, look at all the soft compound runners. The only 2 that stayed on hard compound are the top 2. This is going to get rather interesting quick. It is going to be a tough task for Cardinal to hang on to the P4. and I think it's going to be tough for the leaders of this race right now to stay up there with the likes of Senna being on soft compound and Bill is on soft compound. Like I said, longest race before these guys go back to racing.
Safety car in.
Grab my son. Safety car is in this race, so we're gonna ride with Lucky as he restarts this race. Just rounding the last few corners now. Let's see how this gets going. Super close. Look at Lucky holding everybody up. Here we go. We are back. Let's see how these guys get along. See if anybody's caught themselves sleeping. Lucky's really caught a couple people sleeping. I see yellow sectors somewhere. Who is that? Can't tell. Not off the mini map at least. Rash is there. Look at Senna and Cardinal duking it out. Cardinal and Senna. Senna gets the inside line. Oh, gives him a push. Made the McLaren tag the back of the Alpha. Bill has gotten himself around. Raph gets around Bill. These two battling it out at the back. Let's see through. Is Raph going to have a look at Karting Legend? He's going to look from the inside. No, he's going to think better of it. Bill's right there on the outside of Raph. Oh man, it's getting crazy. Senna might have made the best call. He's only about a second and a half away from Lucky. Can he get his way through? Raph right there behind Karting Legend. Where are the rest of these guys? Phantom. Oh, Sean. Something has happened to Sean. Something has happened to Phantom. I think Phantom's had enough of it. He's ghosting. Raph and Bill going at it again. Looks like Bill's gotten over. Oh no. Raph is glitching, I think. He keeps popping in behind and in front.
Yeah, that's...
Raph is going to think about going on the inside. That's a bold move. Touch. Whoa, that was weird. I think that's
that was.
Senna now right behind Tom. Senna is pushing. Tom is right behind Rashi. What is going to happen in these last couple of laps? We don't know. It is going to be lap 29 of 31 in this Grand Prix. Tom's still behind. Senna is still behind. Raph gets around Karting Legend, but is that lag? Not sure. Now those two are going between each other. Sean has retired from the race. Cardinal's up there in P5, so Raph and Cardinal now P5 and P6. I wonder if Cardinal is going to let Raph through, being on his brand new set of soft compound. Senna with Tom. Senna hasn't really pulled the gap down between Tom. Rashi is losing a bit more time to Lucky, it seems.
Lucky doesn't have any time.
Look at Neon. That was Neon and Soap here. This is what I was hoping for. Safety cars. It was going to bunch people up towards the end and have just a shootout towards the end.
Race
and that's exactly what So Renault is going to have kind of abysmal race this evening to hopefully turn it around. Let's ride through. So Becker
could get some decent points here, by the way. He's not got any penalties.
Who's that?
Raph.
Oh, so he might be on for one. I wonder if Cardinal is going to let him through. Oh, it's so
Rashi's got...
Rashi,
Tom have got 1 penalty each. Senna's got 2. So I think Cardinal's got 1.
What about Lucky?
Lucky's got none.
Lucky's got none, so he's clear and sailing, leading this Grand Prix. 2 laps to go. We're on the penultimate lap of the Singapore.
Ooh.
Cardinals let Raph through. Oh, what was that in the back? Neon and karting legend. Oh, that was yeah, that's gonna have to be looked at. And then Looney Moon collects into it. There's Soap. Luckily you get through. Stay still there. Okay, so McLaren are gonna definitely not be happy after this race. That's something that we have to look forward to. Yeah. Raph and Cardinal. So let's see if Raph can have anything against Senna. Senna, Tom, and Rashi right here as Lucky has opened the gap now. 2.4 seconds between him and Rashi. It's looking like Lucky might secure the win this evening. No penalties. Comfortably in the lead right now. Gap is only going higher and higher. We're going to cross the line with Lucky to start this last lap of the Marina Bay Grand Prix at Singapore. And there, while Tom is right there pushing on Rashi, Senna has brought the gap between him and Tom. I'm going to route these guys now for the last lap. Just keep an eye on those guys in the back. I do see, yeah, Verstappen is pitted. So Tom's really trying to push on Rashi. Rashi doesn't have DRS. Tom does. Let's ride on board with Tom. Is he going to make for an inside look, outside look? He's going to not. He thought about it. I knew he thought about it, but he thought better of it. So now Senna's right there, and he has Raph right behind. Cardinal not that far behind. Bill's right there. Oh, this is going to get spicy. All the while, Lucky's enjoying this because he's opened up the gap 3.1 seconds to these guys. Tom doing everything he can to get around Rashi. All the while, Senna is trying to keep Raph behind him. This might pan well for Senna. I don't think Senna has any complaints from any other drivers this evening.
Senna does have 6 seconds worth of penalties on.
He does, okay. Let's ride through. Let's ride on board with Lucky as he's going to cross the line. And really close to that line. We're going to cross. Look at this, Harrison. First duo stream, and your driver is going to grab the win this evening.
Nice.
Crosses the line. P1 of the Singapore Grand Prix. Now this is where the penalty is going to start coming in. Rashi crosses the line. P2, P3 for Tom. As it stands, no, who goes through? Rashi. Raph gets P2. Rashi P3. Cardinal P4. Tom P5. Bill is in P6. Let's ride through. Soap's going to cross in P8. Takes off Neon. Looney Moon goes to P8. Takes it off Soap. Goomba is going to cross P11. And Soul is going to cross P12. Verstappen, where is he going to cross? He is currently P13. He's going to cross the line. Will he stay P13? He stays P13. Phantom is going to cross. And gets P13, but he was ghosting. Unfortunate for the McLaren team today. Very unfortunate. I'm sure there's going to be a couple clips that we're going to have to look at. Harrison, we have a busy weekend.
Yep, again.
Hopefully it's not at 20 as it was last week, but here we go. Karting Legend is going to be the last guy to cross the line in P15, and that will do it for the GP2 Singapore Grand Prix. Well, yep. Solid, interesting race towards the end. It was really looking like Lucky was just going to walk away with it, and a couple of the guys in the front were just trying to keep up with them until we got bunched up at the end there, and it was just all-out chaos. That's exactly what a lot of viewers always want to see, though. Unfortunate for some of the drivers that were caught up in the incidents as well. Definitely sort through the clips this week and have the reports out by Wednesday. And nevertheless, I'm going to run through the what is it? The final, the finishing order. Tongue-tied. Nobody wants to care, but Lucky in the Mercedes grabs the win, keeps that winning streak at Singapore alive with 2 now in a row. Raf, not going to be biased, ladies and gentlemen. Raf gets his podium. Rashi finishes P3. Cardinal is in P4. Tom is in P5. Bill, solid job, P6. Senna, P7. Looney Moon, P8. Soap gets P9. Neon, P10. Goomba, P11. Soul is in P12. We finish out with Phantom there. Verstappen in P14. Karting Legend is in P15. And Becker is in P16. We lose out Sean, we lose out Devla, we lose out Johnny Sherbert, and we lose out Aruzia, fortunately. I'm going to throw it to the guys in the comments. Drop your driver of the day right now. We'll give it out in the comments, or the interviews. Let the guys in the comments vote for it this one. But let's see. Is everybody in this party? We're missing one other person.
There you go.
They're all here.
Remember to set your
There
boxes
we
first.
are. Click that include audio button if you can. Echoing on somebody's TV a ton.
Nice, Lucky.
But alright, let's get these podium interviews on the way. Let's start with our P3 driver, Rashi. You had quite a bit of a battle going between yourself, your teammate Senna, and a couple of the guys at the beginning of first stint. You were down there fighting, and you had pretty much a decent battle. I know you had a bit of an incident with the McLaren driver, but I mean, that will be dealt with or looked at later on. But hey, you made it onto the podium on track. I believe it is your 2nd or 3rd of the season, so you have to be stoked. Talk through your race. Okay, just backed out. All right, so we're gonna move on to our 2nd place driver, Wrath. You finally got it, mate. Congratulations, you got P2. How do you feel? I'm just gonna ask you to talk us through your race.
I was so pissed off coming into this race. Angry, played, but it worked out. Just put the head down and kind of got alone and drove.
Come on, you got to give us a little bit more than that. I know you've been waiting on this moment, and
I
leading
don't
up to
know.
this race
The
all
safety
week. I
car
know
at
how
the
you
end was
feel.
a unique twist. It was nice to jump onto the softs at the end to gain position, but I didn't know how that was going to pan out. All I knew was, okay, I've got no penalties. We have a safety car. Let's see what happens. And the no penalties worked out.
Yeah, that was amazing. Congratulations. Harrison, do you have anything to add?
No.
No. Okay. So, you know what? First change, since that was my driver and our team, I'm gonna actually let you interview Lucky, since he is part of your Mercedes camp.
Well, all I can say is, well done to Lucky. Could you just explain your race to us?
Yeah, well, there's not really much to go by, really. I don't know what the hell happened to Sean. He sort of just exploded in front of me, if I'm honest. And then from then, it was sort of just pull a bit of a gap and then save your tyres and your fuel and get on with it. Tom did a good job of holding me up. Managed to get past him. That was a bit close, but that was sound. And then I was a bit scared before the restart, actually, because obviously I knew that Tom and I don't know why Neon pitted again, because I think he would have had a good shot if he could get past Rashi on the restart to attack me, but they didn't. They got held up. So lucky me, lucky helmet again. So wicked.
Congrats, man.
Nice.
So, let me make sure I get this one right. instead of what I always do. That's right. Okay, so next week we are not ending, we're heading to China. Probably not the best time to head to China, if everybody knows. I'm sure everybody knows, but
Yeah.
are you guys looking forward to that race? I know you are, Wrath.
Oh, well, it's a mixed bag there because it really turns into either rain or dry, and it depends on whatever happens there and the drivers that are there, if they can overcome those adversities. So, we'll see.
Lucky, are you looking forward to it?
Not one of my strong tracks, so I'll have to do a bit of practice. But I mean, yeah, I'm looking forward to racing. Seeing what
Well, I
I
would
can
say
do.
the practice that you've been putting in has really been paying off because you actually definitely extended your lead over Tom in the championship standings, going into 7 rounds remaining now in this race or this season. I can't believe it's gone by that quickly. But I'm going to throw you guys a big congratulations. Congratulations, Lucky, Wrath, Tom, or Harrison. Thank you so much again for helping me out. For everybody in the comments tonight, I know some of it's been a little, ping pong, so that was great. But for all the viewers, we appreciate it. We will see you next week, the same time, same channel, at the Chinese Grand Prix at the Shanghai circuit. And sorry, the last 5 laps had me like completely raffled, but you guys ran a solid race. It was really enjoyable. Cannot wait to stream you guys next week. I hope you guys' luck carries over into the Chinese Grand Prix. Hope to see you guys back on the podium. And until then, thank you everybody who watched tonight. Thank you for the support, and we will catch you next week. Good night.
Put it down.